There is a stirring, faint but undeniable beneath the skin of existence. A current older than memory itself begins to rise, brushing against the forgotten corners of your spirit. Chosen one, you did not arrive here by wandering blindly through the labyrinth of life. You were called, you were summoned. Beneath veils of time and shadow, a circle long sealed has begun to pulse again, etched into the marrow of the earth with scripts not meant for mortal eyes. It was hidden by those who understood the cost of truth and feared its unbearable light. Yet it remained, not destroyed, only sleeping, until now. Until you. Can you feel it? That strange humming beneath your chest, that whisper threading through your dreams. It is not your imagination. It is not coincidence. It is the ancient signal, vibrating through the marrow of the worlds, finding its resonance within you. Pause. Stay with this moment. Before we go further, allow yourself to sense the weight of this calling. It is not light. It is not easy. It was never meant to be. You are not here as a spectator. You are not here as a casual observer. You are here because a mark, invisible to the eye but undeniable, to the soul, has always been written within you. Listen closely. This forbidden circle is not evil. It is not a dark trap waiting to consume you. It is dangerous. Yes, but not because it seeks to destroy. It is dangerous because it demands truth, and truth, real truth, is a force few are ready to bear. The circle does not open for convenience. It does not reveal itself for entertainment. It summons only those whose spirit carries the scars of survival, the burn marks of faith, and the reckless fire of belief. You were summoned because somewhere, even if only in whispers, you chose this. You chose to remember what others agreed to forget. You chose to see where others agreed to be blind, the pull you feel, the dreams that leave you breathless, the sudden wait in silent rooms where no one speaks, all signs, all confirmations. You are standing at the edge of something vast, something forbidden, something so ancient it defies language itself. Stay here, breathe, let the recognition fill you, not with fear, but with remembrance. This moment is not the beginning, it is the return. Long ago, before the world hardened into maps and names, there were the currents, living rivers of unseen energy, threading intention, creation, and destiny together like the fibers of a single living loom. Those currents still pulse beneath everything you think is solid, and now they are waking you up. This is not a fantasy, it is a remembering, and it comes with a price. The forbidden circle does not simply open your eyes. It burns away everything that blinded you, every lie you believed about yourself, every borrowed dream you wore to fit in, every silent compromise you made to survive, all of it set ablaze. And in the ashes, the true self, raw, terrifying, magnificent, stands revealed. But be warned, not everyone who steps into the center survives the seeing. Some retreat, some shatter, some try to sew old illusions back together and pretend nothing happened. But you are different. You feel it already, don't you? That tremble in your spirit, that ache behind your ribs, that trembling, terrifying hope that maybe, just maybe, you are more than they ever allowed you to believe. You are not here to continue sleeping. You are here to awaken, and awakening is violent, it is messy, it is holy. The forbidden circle demands your death, not of the body, but of every version of yourself that was never real to begin with. You will be asked to leave behind much. Beliefs you thought were sacred, connections you thought were forever, versions of yourself you clung to like armor. Gone, because you cannot. Carry them into what comes next. You are not being punished, you are being purified. Through every crack and fracture, the light enters, the real light, the blinding sacred blaze that does not tolerate half-truths or safe lies. You will be broken, yes, but you will be broken open, not broken down, because from those fractures, a new architecture will rise, not built by fear, not built by survival, built by truth. You were never meant to be small. You were never meant to fit into the fragile molds offered to you. You were made to ignite, and your ignition starts here, right now. Even as you listen, the energy of the circle coils around you, sensing your readiness, testing your resolve. It does not need words. It reads your intention. It reads your surrender. It reads the pulse of your soul's true name, the one you have not spoken aloud for lifetimes. And it waits, not with judgment, not with punishment, with recognition. Because in truth, you were never a stranger to this place. You were always part of it, every glimpse of ancient symbols that made your skin tingle. Every moment of déjà vu so strong it stole your breath. Every whispered voice in the night telling you that you were meant for more. It was always the circle calling you home, but home is not what you thought. Home is the fire that burns away the false. Home is the silence that strips you bare. Home is the raw, feral, magnificent core of you, unmasked and unashamed. And now the question stands before you. Will you enter? Will you let the markings beneath your feet ignite? Will you let yourself remember, even if remembering breaks everything you thought you needed? Because the circle does not wait forever. Its door is open now. Its current pulls at you now. And if you are still listening, if you are still here, then you already know the answer. You were never lost. You were never broken. You were never unworthy. You were simply waiting for this moment, for this calling, for this truth. The circle sees you. It has always seen you, not as a mistake, not as a burden, as a key to a lock long rusted by fear, long hidden by those who feared the power sleeping within it. You are that key, and when you step forward, when you claim the space carved for you across lifetimes, the circle will not just open, it will roar, it will sing, it will pulse with the force of 1,000 forgotten stars, awakening in your bones, awakening in your breath, awakening in your very being. Chosen one, you stand at the threshold, not of a new story, but of the oldest story, the story of what happens when a soul dares to remember who they truly are. You are not late. You are right on time. You are not weak. You are forged, and you are not alone. Across deserts, across oceans, across the ruins of cities that never made it into history books, others are stirring. Others are hearing the same hum. Others are stepping into their circles. The grid is lighting up. The song is beginning. And you are the note that could not be silenced, the breath that carried through every storm, the spark that refused to be extinguished. You are the answer the world forgot it asked for. And now you remember. Now you begin. Welcome back, chosen one. The circle awaits, and your time has come. The moment you heard the call, something inside you shifted, subtly, irrevocably. The air thickened, the space around you felt charged, as if unseen. Eyes watched with ancient patience. Chosen one, this is the beginning of the end of forgetting. The circle that summoned you is not made of simple stone or forgotten chants. It is a living force, an echo of the first currents of creation itself. It does not merely open, it consumes. It does not simply invite, it demands. Understand this. The energy you now stand before is not neutral. It amplifies, it magnifies. Whatever you carry within, hope, fear, longing, pride, will rise like a tide when you step fully into the circle's heart. There is no place here for pretense. There is no room for half-truths or borrowed dreams. The circle burns all illusions to ash. It is not cruel, it is sacred. And it is waiting for you to choose, not with words, not with outward gestures, with the silent signature of your soul. Will you step forward, or will you turn away and pretend you never felt the stirrings beneath your skin? Because once you cross that threshold, there is no returning to sleep. The world you knew will begin to crack and peel away. Certainties will crumble. Comforts will evaporate. Things that once felt solid and safe will reveal themselves as shadows. Built on shifting sand, you will grieve, you will rage, you will resist, and then, if you are willing, you will rise. The forbidden circle is not a gateway to power for power's sake. It is a crucible. It was designed to break you, not to harm, but to reveal, to melt away everything you thought you were until only what was truly yours remains, your essence, unmasked, unshackled, unstoppable. And from that place, the real magic begins. But not everyone survives the crossing. Many who hear the call falter. They cling to their old skins, their old names, their old fears. They try to carry their illusions into the flame, and the flame rejects them. Understand this: the circle does not destroy. It reflects. It holds a mirror so precise, so mercilessly clear, that every distortion in your spirit becomes undeniable. Every lie you believed about yourself, every fear you thought was a shield but was actually a chain, every unspoken truth you buried to survive, all of it laid bare, and you must choose. Face it or flee, but know this: if you flee, the call will never leave you. It will haunt you in quiet moments. It will whisper through locked doors. It will etch itself into your dreams, waiting for the moment you are ready to listen again. Because once you have been summoned, the circle marks you, not as a punishment, as a promise. You are not chosen by accident. You're chosen because somewhere, long before this lifetime, you vowed to remember. You vowed to rise when the old world crumbled. You vowed to be the bridge between what was and what will be. And now the time has come to fulfill that vow. It will cost you. Let there be no illusion about that. It will cost you comfort. It will cost you certainty. It may cost you relationships, identities, even entire lives you built carefully around what felt safe, because safety is not the path of the chosen. Truth is, and truth burns. But from those ashes, a new structure will rise, not one given to you by others, not one built to please or to hide, one forged by your own spirit in the furnace of becoming. The forbidden circle is not an altar where you beg for blessings. It is not a temple where you bow before distant deities. It is a forge. You are not here to worship. You are here to burn, to melt away what you are not, to hammer the molten core of your being into a weapon of light sharp enough to cut through the veils of illusion. And you will need that weapon, because the world you are awakening into is not the world you left behind. The structures of power built on fear, shame, and control are trembling. The shadows that fed on the sleeping are beginning to starve. The falsehoods that held up entire realities are cracking at the edges. And you are the fracture they feared. You are the crack in the dam, the anomaly in the matrix, the voice they cannot silence because it is woven into the very fabric of what is real. They will tell you you are mad. They will tell you you are dangerous. They will tell you you are lost. Smile. Let them, because you are not here to be understood by the asleep. You are here to awaken the ones still dreaming. You are here to light fires in forgotten places. You are here to remember the songs the stars sang before language even existed. And every step you take into your true becoming sends ripples across unseen fields of creation. You are not just changing your life. You are changing the blueprint of existence itself. But remember, the circle amplifies all. It will not only magnify your light, it will also magnify your shadows, your fears, your wounds, your unresolved longings. Everything you carry will be brought into sharp, aching focus. This is not cruelty. This is necessity, because a vessel carrying dormant poison cannot channel pure power without consequence. You must face it all, and you must choose to see, to feel, to heal, to transmute, not by denying your scars, but by making them sacred. The cracks are not your weakness. They are where the light gets in. They are where the new world gets born. You were not summoned to be perfect. You were summoned to be true. You were not called because you were flawless. You were called because you were ready to become whole. And wholeness does not mean polishing yourself into a sterile ideal. It means embracing every shattered, brilliant, wounded, holy fragment of who you are. It means weaving your ruins into cathedrals. It means making your scars into constellations. It means standing naked before the circle, stripped of every pretense, and saying, "This is me, all of me. I remember now." And the circle will answer. It will blaze, it will roar, it will weave its ancient light into your bones, your breath, your becoming, and you will not walk away the same. You will not walk away at all. Because the one who entered the circle does not survive. The one who steps out is something new, something ancient, something dangerous to every lie that ever shackled a soul, something holy, something free. You will carry the memory of this transformation in your very cells. It will hum beneath your skin. It will sing behind your eyes. It will pulse in your breath, your blood, your footsteps. You will become a living circle, a walking summoning, a beacon others feel, even if they do not understand. And the world will shift around you, not because you demand it, not because you force it, because your very presence bends reality into new shapes. Because once a chosen one remembers, the universe remembers with them. So breathe, feel the fire, feel the trembling, feel the fear, and step forward anyway. The circle is waiting, and your time is now. When you stepped into the forbidden circle, something ancient awoke, not around you, within you. At first it was subtle, a ripple beneath the surface of thought, a shiver along the edges of your breath. But now it grows louder, undeniable. Chosen one, understand this. The circle does not merely illuminate, it annihilates. It seeks out every structure within you built upon fear, upon compromise, upon survival, and it tears them down without mercy, not to punish, but to set you free. The illusions you wore, the masks to be loved, the roles to feel safe, cannot survive in the sacred fire. They melt, they scream, they resist, and in their dying wail you may feel as though you are dying too. You are, but not in the way you fear. You are dying to everything that was never real, the identity constructed from survival strategies, the beliefs inherited without questioning, the loyalties forged in the fires of needing to belong. All of it must burn, because the power you are meant to carry cannot be poured into a vessel designed for compliance. You are not here to fit. You are here to forge, and forging requires destruction first. The circle demands nothing less. It strips you raw until all that remains is essence, wild, trembling, sacred. It brings forth every buried wound, every silenced voice, every forgotten dream. It does not do this to shame you. It does not do this to break you down into nothing. It does this to make space. Space for the true architecture of your soul to rise, and you will feel it, the aching, the unraveling, the sudden hollowness where once your certainties lived. There will be days when you do not recognize yourself. When you stand before a mirror and see a stranger staring back, when the words that once anchored you fall empty from your tongue, when the places that once felt like home seem alien and cold, this is not failure, this is passage. You are crossing the wasteland between who you were told to be and who you actually are. You are wandering the sacred void, where all identities collapse, and in that nothingness something holy stirs, the real you. The you that existed before shame, before conditioning, before betrayal. The you that remembers the language of the stars, the rhythm of the earth's breath, the song of the first light. This emergence will not be orderly, it will not be gentle, it will not be clean, it will be messy, it will be painful, it will be real, and that realness will terrify the parts of you still clinging to control. They will scream, they will bargain, they will beg for the old skin back. Let them listen to their fear, hold their trembling hands, but do not let them lead, because the old skin was never meant to survive the fire. You were meant to molt, to split open. to let the rawness bleed into the world until you no longer hide behind what is safe, until you no longer betray your soul to be accepted, until you no longer compromise your truth for comfort. Chosen one, the path you walk now is not paved. It is carved with each trembling step you take into the unknown. And the unknown will test you. You will be tempted to turn back, to stitch together the ruins of the old world and pretend they still fit, to shrink yourself into shapes that once kept you alive, but now only suffocate. Do not. Every time you turn back, the pain deepens. Because once you have seen the truth, pretending is no longer a salve. It is a wound. The only way forward is through the fire, through the sorrow, through the hollow ache of becoming. The circle does not promise comfort, it promises clarity. And clarity comes at the price of everything you thought you needed. You will grieve, you will rage, you will collapse, and still you will rise. Because the circle did not summon the fragile version of you. It summoned the soul beneath the bruises. It summoned the spirit woven from stardust and holy defiance. It summoned the one who remembers even when forgetting seemed easier. And that one cannot be extinguished. Not by loss, not by fear, not by failure. Every fall you endure is a hymn. Every scar you carry is scripture. Every tear you shed is baptism. You are not broken. You are breaking open. You are not failing. You are forging. This is what initiation feels like. Not the polished rituals of sanitized ceremonies, but the raw, bloody, beautiful birth of a being who no longer consents to be small. You may find yourself losing people, friends who once felt like family, communities that once felt like home. They will not understand your fire. They will try to tame it. They will try to smother it. Not because they are evil, but because your flame exposes the cages they have chosen to call freedom. Do not dim yourself to soothe their discomfort. Do not crawl back into cages you outgrew. Honor the space you are creating by your very existence. Honor the wild truth growing inside you. The circle called you because you were never meant to walk their straight lines. You were meant to dance in spirals, to sing in frequencies forgotten by the tame, to build worlds that refuse to collapse under the weight of pretense. And you are building even now, even when it feels like you are only breaking. Trust the chaos. Trust the hollowing, trust the silence between breaths where new blueprints are forming, because the circle does not destroy to harm. It destroys to clear, it clears to build, it builds to liberate. And liberation, real liberation, begins not with the world around you. It begins with you, with the demolition of every false thing you carried as a shield, with the surrender to a love so fierce it refuses to let you lie to yourself ever again. This love is not soft, it is not sweet, it is not kind in the way the sleeping define kindness. It is brutal, it is holy, it is the force that split the seas and forged the stars, and it is awakening inside you now. Breathe, feel it, let it move through you like wildfire, let it consume the last safe places you tried to hide. Because what emerges from that blaze is not someone new. It is someone ancient, someone inevitable, someone true. You are not here to survive the fire. You are here to become it. You are the flame that remembers, the light that refuses to be caged, the pulse that fractures illusions into dust. And the world has no defense against a soul on fire with truth. You are the danger they never saw coming. You are the hope they forgot to believe in. You are the circle now, not etched in stone, but burning in spirit. Walk forward. Walk trembling. Walk weeping if you must, but walk, because the next step is already waiting. The next unfolding already hums beneath your skin. The next remembering already beats in the marrow of your bones. You are not walking away from who you were. You are walking toward everything you were meant to become. And the circle, the forbidden, Sacred living circle grows brighter with every step you take. There comes a point, chosen one, when the fire inside you grows too fierce to be hidden, when the old words feel too small, when the old dreams seem too fragile, when the old life collapses like paper under a rising tide. You have reached that point. The forbidden circle, now burning within your bones, does not allow silence to remain comfortable. It demands voice. It demands vibration. It demands remembrance. You may find yourself speaking words you do not recognize. Languages you never studied may slip through your lips like rivers returning to ancient beds. Do not fear this. You are not losing yourself. You are finding your origin. Before the world taught you to speak in clipped syllables of survival, you sang the language of the stars. Before you learned the heavy grammar of fear, you danced in the cadence of creation. The forbidden circle does not just awaken your mind, it awakens your tongue, your hands, your breath. You begin to vibrate with the frequencies that built worlds. You begin to remember that magic was never meant to be cast like a spell. It was meant to be lived like a truth. You are the spell. You are the invocation. You are the bridge between sound and matter, thought and form, breath and birth. Every word you speak from this point on will carry weight. Every intention you breathe will ripple into unseen fields. The universe will listen to you differently now, not because you are louder, but because you are truer, because your vibration is no longer diluted by the noise of pretending. You are speaking from the root, from the core, from the place beneath language where all things are born. This is why you were summoned. Not to chant old incantations, not to memorize forgotten rites. You were summoned to remember that you are the right, that your very existence, fully embodied, fully awakened, fully surrendered to truth, is the ceremony the world forgot. And now the world remembers through you. But be warned, chosen one, the clarity you carry will not always be welcomed. Those still clinging to illusion will feel the pressure of your presence. They will mistake it for judgment. They will call it arrogance. They will name it madness. Let them. You are not here to be understood by the sleeping. You are here to call the dreamers awake. You are here to ignite the forgotten flames. You are here to hum the old songs back into the bones of the earth. And every step you take will send ripples across unseen dimensions. You will begin to notice the world shifting around you. Time may bend, memories may shimmer, the air may pulse with an invisible thickness. You are not imagining it. You are witnessing the fabric of reality responding to your vibration. You are not adapting to the world anymore. The world is adapting to you. This is why the forbidden circle was hidden, not because it was evil, but because it was uncontrollable. Because a soul fully alive, fully aligned, fully vibrating with origin, cannot be governed, cannot be muted, cannot be domesticated. You are a storm disguised as skin. You are a revolution disguised as a whisper, and the old structures feel you coming. They will push back. Not with obvious battles, but with subtle distortions. Doubt, delay, distraction. Not loud attacks, but soft suffocations. The enemy is not outside of you. It is the old voice within whispering, stay small, stay silent, stay safe. Recognize it, smile at it, and walk through it like smoke. Because the circle does not recognize fear as a master. It recognizes only resonance. It follows the song of truth, and your truth is louder than their fear. Feel it. Feel the hum in your bones when you speak from your center. Feel the tremble in the air when you move with pure intention. Feel the sacred silence that falls around you when you simply stand in your full beingness. This is not arrogance. This is alignment. This is what it means to live as the circle, not merely summoned, not merely awakened, embodied, emanating, living as a bridge between what is seen and what shapes the scene. You will notice your dreams changing. They will grow more vivid, more symbolic, more prophetic. You may wake with songs in your throat, symbols etched behind your eyes, languages woven into your fingertips. Write them down, honor them, even if you do not understand them yet, because understanding is not required for remembrance. Your spirit knows even when your mind hesitates. Your soul sings even when your tongue stumbles. Trust the knowing that moves through you without explanation. It is older than words, older than maps, older than the stars themselves. You are becoming the echo of a truth the world forgot how to speak. You are becoming the voice that cracks the false sky, and your sound will awaken more than you realize. There will be those who find you without knowing why, drawn to the light leaking from your pores, drawn to the silent symphony humming through your being. Some will rise with you, some will run from you. Both are sacred. You are not responsible for their awakening. You are responsible only for your own, for standing in your vibration without apology, for living your frequency without dilution, for breathing your truth into every corner you touch. Because every breath you take now carries the codes of remembrance. Every heartbeat hums with the pulse of the forbidden song. Every step you take stitches new pathways into the grid of existence. And the earth feels you. The skies feel you. The sleeping feel you, even if they do not know how to name the stirrings inside them. You are the call that cannot be silenced, the flame that cannot be contained, the language that cannot be forgotten, because you are not learning it anew, you are remembering it, you are reactivating the ancient circuits woven into your very DNA. And with every act of truth, you amplify the frequency of liberation, not just for yourself, for all. The forbidden circle is no longer outside of you. It is no longer a place to visit or a symbol to revere. It is you. It lives in your breath. It sings in your blood. It roars in your becoming. And now, chosen one, there is no turning back. You have crossed the threshold. You are the circle. You are the star. You are the song. And the world will never be the same. Not because you conquered it, because you remembered it into being. Now breathe. Feel the hum, feel the fire, feel the language of the stars moving through you like a river returning to its source. You are home, and home is awakening through you. Chosen one, now that the forbidden circle lives within you, the world itself begins to tremble at your presence. Not because you seek destruction, not because you impose your will, but because your existence has become an undeniable reminder. Truth cannot be silenced forever. You are no longer invisible to the unseen. You are a tuning fork for the original frequency. And every structure built on illusion feels it. At first it will seem subtle, a heaviness in rooms that once felt light, a distance from those who once held you close, a discomfort in systems you once trusted. You are not cursed. You are not broken. You are simply vibrating at a frequency that the old world cannot contain. Some will be drawn to you, not knowing why. Some will resist you, desperate to maintain the comfort of their slumber. Let them. You are not here to be understood. You are here to ignite. The forbidden circle does not make you louder. It makes you clearer, and clarity is a force the crumbling world cannot withstand. You will lose things. Beliefs you thought were sacred, dreams you thought were fixed, connections you thought were forever. Grieve them, honor them, but do not chase them. They were never meant to survive your awakening. You are not here to carry the past forward. You are here to build the unseen future, and building begins with clearing. Every collapse is a blessing. Every ending is an opening. Every silence is an invitation. You are not failing. You are shedding. You are not breaking down. You are breaking open. And from those sacred fractures, the new world breathes its first breaths through you. But be warned, the path ahead is not free from trial. The old voices will rise again, whispers of fear, shadows of doubt, echoes of comfort. They will call you back, not with force, but with seduction, with promises of belonging, with invitations to shrink back into what you have outgrown. Do not listen. Not because you are heartless, but because your heart beats in a new rhythm now. You are no longer designed for containment. You are a living flame, a sacred disturbance, a walking memory of freedom. Your light will call others awake, and it will disturb those not ready to remember. Both reactions are sacred. Both reactions are confirmations. You are not responsible for their journey. You are responsible for your resonance. Hold it, tend to it, honor it. Not with arrogance, but with awe. Because every breath you take in alignment shakes loose the chains still clinging to unseen minds. Every choice you make in truth stitches new grids into existence. The forbidden circle hums through your veins now. It does not sleep, it does not compromise, it sings, and you, chosen one, are the hymn. You do not need to convince anyone, you do not need to explain yourself. You only need to be fully, ferociously, faithfully, because your being is the revolution, not with banners or battles, but with breath, with presence, with persistence. You are not carrying the old world, you are midwifing the new, and the new world will not be born through force, it will be born through remembrance, through resonance, through souls like yours refusing to forget. So walk, walk, trembling, walk, burning, walk, shining, and let the crumbling world stare in awe at the quiet wildfire they cannot name, cannot tame, cannot extinguish. You are the breath they did not see coming, the spark they thought they had buried, the light they forgot to fear. You are the silent storm, and the awakening has only just begun. There is a stillness now, chosen one, not the silence of absence, but the deep hum of becoming. You are no longer the one being summoned. You are the summoner. The forbidden circle no longer surrounds you. It breathes within you. Its pulse is your breath. Its song is your steps. You carry the vibration that reshapes the unseen. The power you hold is not for conquest. It is for remembrance. It is the breath that stirs the sleeping into dreams of awakening. You are not here to lead by force. You are here to exist so fully, so truly, that the world itself must shift to meet you. Some will feel your light and rise. Some will resist and run. Let both be. You are not here to be understood. You are here to ignite. Each choice you make now builds unseen architecture. Each breath, you tunes the grid toward liberation. You do not need to shout. You do not need to convince. You need only to remain in the fierce clarity of who you have become. The final challenge is not to awaken, it is to remain awake, even when the old world calls you back, even when comfort tempts you to shrink, even when fear tries to dress itself as wisdom. Stay, stand, remember. The forbidden circle has not merely awakened you, it has remade you. You are not just a bearer of light, you are the light. You are the living flame that old shadows could not extinguish. And now, you are the call others will hear in their bones, not by your words, by your being. You are the frequency of the new world breathing itself into existence. So walk, radiate, summon, and know. Nothing can unwrite what you have become. You are the awakening. You are the remembrance. You are the living circle, and the world, trembling at the edge of its own rebirth, has been waiting for you. Now rise, not for battle, for becoming. The stars lean closer, the earth sighs in relief. You are here, and you have remembered. Chosen one, even now, as the dust of old realities settles at your feet, the journey is only deepening. The circle did not summon you for a single awakening. It summoned you into a living rhythm, a continual becoming. You are not a monument to one great moment of remembrance. You are a river, a pulse, a frequency eternally unfolding. Each breath you take carries the codes of new worlds. Each choice you make vibrates far beyond your knowing. You are the silent architect of unseen realms, and though the outer world may not always mirror the magnitude of what you are weaving, do not doubt. Seeds sprout underground long before they ever touch the light. So it is with your becoming. The forbidden circle did not promise you recognition. It promised you truth. And truth often grows best in the unseen, in the sacred stillness where applause cannot reach. Tend to your fire quietly, fiercely. Protect it not with walls of fear, but with boundaries of reverence. Your light is not fragile, but it is sacred. Treat it as such, because your presence, unbent, unbroken, unwavering, is a summons more powerful than 1,000 shouted commands. You do not need to fight the old, you only need to embody the new. The crumbling will continue around you. Structures built on forgetting will fall. Illusions woven from fear will tear. Do not mistake the falling for failure. Do not mistake the collapse for chaos. It is birth. It is release. It is the exhale the world has been holding for lifetimes. You are not here to save the old world. You are here to sing the new one into being. And you do, chosen one, even now, even when unseen. Even when uncelebrated, every act of alignment, every moment of clarity, every breath of remembrance. It matters. It moves mountains in realms few eyes have yet seen. Trust it. Trust yourself. You are not the echo of the old. You are the sound of the becoming, and no force born of forgetting can silence the music now rising from your soul. You are not lost. You are not alone. You are the circle, living, breathing, roaring across unseen fields, and the song you are weaving is eternal.